Hello friends, in India Budget 2017-18, certain action points have been proposed relating to financial sector, and in this session we shall discuss those action points. First of all, public sector banks will be provided capital of rupees 10,000 crore which they are going to make use of to meet the requirements under Basel III capital requirement rules. Under Basel III, the banks are required to maintain Tier 1 and Tier 2 capital. Since in public sector banks, government is the major shareholder, so they will contribute rupees 10,000 crore as additional capital for enabling the banks to raise more capital from market. The capital of NABARD will be augmented by rupees 3,500 crore. So government has proposed to contribute to subscribe more capital of NABARD to the extent of rupees 3,500 crore. Banks are permitted deduction from income tax payable on account of provision on NPA. This rate of deduction previously was 7.5%, but now this rate has been increased to 8.5%. This means on their NPA provisions, the banks will be able to claim more deduction. Payment and Regulatory Board, it will be created within RBI, and this board will replace the existing Board for Regulation and Supervision of Payment and Settlement System that also is functioning within RBI. So a regulatory board will be created within RBI for regulating the payment and settlement system and also for supervision. The lending target under PM Mudra Yojana, this has been fixed at 2,44,000 crores. Earlier this target was 1,22,000 crore. So this has been doubled, and here the priority will be given to Dalits, tribal, backward classes and women. In addition to this, the target for banking system for disbursement of crop loan is rupees 10 lakh crore for 2017-18. Life Insurance Corporation of India will provide an investment opportunity. So they will come out with a scheme where they will give assured return of 8% for 10 years for senior citizens. So LIC of India will promote a scheme for senior citizens where assured return of 8% will be available for 10 years. The divestment target for 2017-18 is 72,500 crores. The central government will sell its equity in different public sector undertakings, and it will realize rupees 72,500 out of that sale. And Foreign Investment Promotion Board, which used to give permission for foreign direct investment in India, so that is proposed to be abolished, because most of the foreign direct investment now is under automatic route. So these are various proposals in the India Budget 2017-18. Well friends, thank you.